Hi everyone, I hope all is well. Today is Friday, and so we jump to the Parashat Balak. Of course, this month's class is sponsored by Alan Levy in honor of his wife Michelle. Thank you, Antis Kele Mitzvot. Parashat Balak sees the attempt of Balak to hire Bilaam to curse the Jewish people. Of course, that is not how it ends up, as the attempted curses that Bilaam casts on the Jewish people actually become some of the most eloquent birachot that we have, the most notable of which is Matovu Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. We go to the beginning of the parasha where Balak first sends messengers to Bilaam to hire him. And Bilaam says, look, I have to ask God if I can go, and he does. And God says, no, you're not allowed to go. Don't go with them, don't curse the people, because they are blessed people. So Bilaam, to his credit, listens to Borei Olam, and he tells them, look, I can't go. They come back and they ask again, and this time they shower him with gifts and they offer him more money and prestige. And he says, look, I told you that I can't go. Vayan Bilam vayomer el avdei Balak, im yiten li Balak milo beto kesef ezahav, lo ochal la'avod et pi Adonai Elohai la'asot ketana u'gedal. He said, look, you could offer me all the money in the world. God said, no, I can't go. But but let me ask again, and let me see what God says. And Hashem says, if they came to get you and you want to go, so go, but you're only going to be able to say what I tell you to say. Why is Bilaam asking again? God told you no, and you said no to them. Then they come back, no, but I'll ask again. Why but you'll ask again if Borei Olam already said no? Because Bilaam won't take no for an answer. And I think it's actually very indicative of something that plagues many of us. You know, I spend most of my time with adolescents. And it's funny when you think about it, that when you answer them no, that's like the starting point for the negotiation. So I was like, Rabbi, so that's a maybe, right? It's like, no, that's not a maybe, that's a no. No, but we'll talk, and we'll tomorrow, and I'll ask you again. And it becomes the beginning of a conversation, because no is not part of the vernacular. But the truth of the matter is, it's not just in the adolescent world. It's most of us who live in today's world. We live in a world where no is no longer an option. We live in a world where everything is allowed. Everything is open, everything is allowed, everything is permissible. I can do this, I can do that, I can say this, I can go there. No is not part of the conversation, and we become afraid to say no, and we become afraid of the word no. And the truth of the matter is, it has become debilitating, because as parents, we're afraid to tell our children no, because it might be a blemish on the relationship, and therefore we can't create the borders between us being parents and them being children. And our children and others and ourselves don't want to hear no, and that also is debilitating, because we don't understand that sometimes there is beauty in the word no. The Torah does not want to be imposing. Yes, restrictions are created. Yes, there are limitations. Yes, there are things I can't do. But the point of the Torah is not to be over-imposing to the point where I can't live my life engaged in a world and enjoy it. But the Torah, in saying no, 7 out of the 10 Aseret HaDibirot start with the word lo. Why? Because the Torah wants us to understand that sometimes no is the best form of saying yes. Because when I say no, I'm actually allowing other better things to happen. When I tell my child, no, you can't have candy before dinner, I'm really saying, yes, you can have a nutritious meal that is going to help you grow. Now, they're not going to see that, but we know that, and we can't be afraid to say that. When we tell our colleagues, our friends, no, again, it's not necessarily no because I want to be imposing or difficult. It's no because there's something else that is better here that we can harness. Balak didn't understand what that was, and to him, no was a maybe. It was the beginning of the conversation instead of the end of the conversation. And in a world where everything is yes, we too are becoming victims of that, as we no longer understand the beauty of the word no. Shabbat Shalom.